my name is Chloe, and welcome to the second installment of a series, I guess, on this channel that I am calling my author binges. So there are quite a few authors that I have read like one or two books from that I really just want to go binge their backlist because I have loved whatever I've read by them. And so I did Brittainy C. Cherry a while ago, and I will link that down below if you want to go watch that. And today I am going to start Christina Lauren. I have read Love and Other Words, and that is like one of my all-time favorite books. I loved it so much. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up 4 more of their books, and I'm picking up the 4 that I have on my shelf. I'm not going to go back to their back list. I'm going to do some of the more recent ones. So the first one I'm going to read is Josh and Hazel's Guide to Not Dating. And now this one I have heard so many good things about. There's some of their newer stuff that I've heard like mixed reviews about, but this is not one of them. I have heard nothing but good things, and I'm so excited to pick it up. So that's what I'm going to do. Today is Friday. It's about 2:30, and this morning we went on a walk, and so I put in one of my earphones and started listening to this because I just found out last week that if you have the Alexa app on your phone or whatever, you can tell Alexa to read your Kindle books to you, and then it's not that super automated voice that like the robotic thing that it is if you do text to speech. And so that is really cool, but I couldn't figure out how to speed it up, which I have asked some friends, and you can speed it up to 2 times speed. So if that is a little slow still, you may want to do text to speech if you can't physically read, but and I couldn't figure it out, so I was like kind of listening on 1 time speed, but then it frustrated me, and I had the girls with me in our new double stroller, and we were flag hunting, trying to find as many different flags as we could in our neighborhood, and so I ended up just not listening to it. So I've read the prologue, and that is it. So now it's like 2:30, like I said. I'm going to go read during nap time, and hopefully get a good chunk of the way through this, because if you know, if you just saw my NetGalley vlog, I had planned to make that a weekend vlog, and it took a whole week. So I'm not sure how long this Christina Lauren 4-book binge is going to take, but we will see. So I will check in later and let you know my thoughts on Josh and Hazel. Hey guys, it is about 10 o'clock almost on Saturday, and I just thought I'd get on and let you know I am about halfway through Josh and Hazel's Guide to Not Dating, and it's really cute, and like I have laughed out loud at a couple points in this, because if you don't know, this book is about 2 people who they knew each other in college, and then like they were just friends. He was actually her TA, and so they were friends, whatever, but then life takes them in separate directions, and then they meet back up years late, like 7 years later maybe. She finds out that her friend is his sister, and so now they're back in each other's lives, and they both just kind of have like tumultuous dating lives, and so they start setting each other up and going on these double dates. And of course it's kind of a friends to lover situation. Some of these dates are just like, you can't make this stuff up. It is so funny, and I'm sure it's based on real stuff, because like I could see it all happening, but it's just like, oh my gosh, so funny. So I'm really enjoying it, but my one complaint is that there's really like no tension, like there's, what's going to happen. And I just, as of like halfway, there's really no tension. They're together. I mean, they're having this friends to lovers things. They're going to hook up, I'm sure, at some point and be together. And so it's cute, very funny, very entertaining. I just wish there was a little more tension. So now I have a MOPS meeting at 10. It was supposed to be in person, and then cases have really spiked around here. So we moved it to Zoom, and it's going to be 2 hours. And a 2-hour Zoom is a long Zoom, and we're talking about like how we're going to do things this year, because of everything being like, we rely heavily on college age kids to do childcare for our MOPS. And that's the population that is really just bringing this stuff back, because they're all coming from different places, and they're all bringing it back and then spreading it amongst each other. And so nobody is comfortable leaving their kids with college kids, and so it's just a lot to figure out. So we're going to have that little session. And then, I don't know, I am praying for a nap today, because Annie, she killed it last night. She did 5 hours, like a 5-hour stretch of sleeping, because yesterday, I didn't even tell you, we gave her the binky for the first time. World changed. Like, this child, we all sat down to dinner and had a quiet, peaceful dinner, and she just laid there and sucked on her little binky, and oh my gosh, you guys, she is obsessed, and like she's just this peaceful little girl now. And so yeah, so last night I didn't like give her the Minky when she went to bed, but I think she was just so like comforted by knowing it was an option or something. She slept 5 hours, but I'm used to her getting up every 2 hours, and so my body was like, hey, wake up. And so I was up again like every 2 hours, and yeah, it was a long night for me, but I think that she is on the upswing, so that is awesome. But I'm really tired today, so I'm hoping it's a Saturday. Jeremy's home. We have nothing really planned except this MOPS meeting, so I'm hoping for a good nap this afternoon. It's beautiful outside. He's taking the girls for a walk because, like I said, yesterday we got a double stroller that you can put the car seat in, and both girls love it. So he's out taking them for a walk. I'm going to do this meeting, and then I will hopefully read more of this after lunch, so I will let you know. Hey everyone, so it is Sunday at almost 10 o'clock, and I realize it looks like I'm not wearing a shirt, but I am. And and last night I finished Josh and Hazel's Guide to Not Dating by Christina Lauren, obviously, because this is a author binge, but I gave this 4 stars. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really funny, really cute. I thought the chemistry between Josh and Hazel was really good, spot on. The only thing I didn't like about it is just what I said in the earlier clip of like, I just didn't feel like there was a whole lot of tension or like a big reason why they couldn't be together in the very beginning. So I really, really enjoyed it. Like I said, laughed out loud, thought it was so cute, 4 stars. So next I'm going to pick up the Honeymooners, and this one I'm sure everybody has heard about it. I feel like I'm the last person on earth to read it, and it's about a brother and sister. Well, she's the bride's sister, he's the groom's brother. Everybody at this wedding gets food poisoning from a seafood buffet except for them because they didn't eat the buffet. And so they are going to take the honeymoon that was meant for the bride and groom, and they don't like each other at all. And so it's just going to be hilarious hijinks, I hope. I started this morning, and I'm like 4 chapters into it, and so far so good. I am really liking their writing style, and just it's very funny and entertaining and cute, and I'm really liking it. So that is what I'm going to be doing. As for life stuff, I don't remember when I vlogged yesterday, but we just hung out really all day, played outside. I had my MOPS meeting, and that was good, and then did lunch, played outside, did nap time. My mom and dad came over, and then we did dinner and bed, I think. I don't even know. It feels like every day is kind of Groundhog's Day of the same kind of thing over and over and over, which is good. So now I've been working on my Reading Rush TBR, so I'm going to film that, and then I will check in later. I am so tired. This morning has been just like go. I got up at like 5:15, fed Annie, went and worked out, got showered, and then did breakfast with Ainsley, and worked on birth announcements and all that kind of stuff because we just got our professional pictures back from Annie's newborn session, and so just working on all that kind of stuff. I'm running on my half-calf coffee, and I'm hoping I can get a whole bunch done before the big crash because I know it's coming. So later, it's almost 10 o'clock. We're going to do church and grocery pickup and lunch, and then I'm out, I hope. So I'm going to try to do some filming now, and we'll check in later. Hey everyone, it is Monday at like 4:30, and I just thought I'd get on because I have not gotten on it all day. We've been pretty busy all day. So I finished the Honeymooners last night, and I'm giving it 3.5 stars. I thought it was really cute, really funny, again, really entertaining, very similar tone to Josh and Hazel's Guide to Not Dating, but it is a hate to love romance as opposed to a friends to lovers, and I just don't like that trope as well. So 3.5 stars. I feel like reading these Christina Lauren recent publications all back to back may be doing a disservice to them because so far they all are very similar in tone, and I feel like if I would pick up maybe one a month it would be better. But the Honeymooners is about this guy and girl who go to Maui because their brother and sister respectively get sick at their wedding. And so they take the honeymoon for them, and then all sorts of things ensue at the honeymoon because his ex-girlfriend is there, her new boss is there, and so it's just which is all just very convenient and just quirky, funny, laugh out loud moments. He gets seasick. Like there's just a bunch of things that happen that are really funny, and it's a cute journey. And we find out too, like, I don't really like Hate to Love, but this one is done as good as it can be, because it's more of just like they made assumptions about each other and didn't really know each other, and so they were more like, they almost started at like sibling bickering, like they didn't really hate each other, but you know, so I really enjoyed it. 3.5 stars. And then I moved on today to the Twice in a Blue Moon. And this one I have high hopes for. I know a lot of people didn't love it, but I am a sucker for a second chance romance. So I'm really hoping I like it. I am like on chapter 1, because every time I've tried to read today, I have fallen asleep. So this morning, we got up at 4 o'clock and had a really early morning. And then I went back to sleep for like an hour and then worked out while Ainsley and Jeremy did breakfast. And then we went to my parents' house and jumped on the trampoline and collected pine cones and did all sorts of fun stuff. And then my mom watched both girls while I was at the chiropractor. Then we came home, did lunch, did a late lunch, and then Ainsley went down for a nap. I worked on videos for the rest of the week, and so and then I tried to read, and I fell asleep for like 15 minutes, and then Ainsley woke up, and now my mom is over here, so we're just hanging out. I'm gonna make some dinner here in a little bit, and then hopefully pick up reading tonight. I am reading on Scribd, or however you say it, and I always have my Scribd link down below. It's not like sponsored or anything, it's just the link you get when you sign up. And so if you use that link, you get 2 months free, and I think I get 1 month free. And so that's always down there if you are ever interested in Scribd. I think I really like it because it's $8.99 a month, and you get 2 to 4 to 5 audiobooks a month. I just don't like how they're not very upfront about, like, it says unlimited, and it's definitely not unlimited. There is a point where it cuts you off. So but still, $8.99 for 4 or 5 or whatever audiobooks is not bad. So then another thing I have been forgetting to mention over and over and over and over is our Discord group. So a bunch of romance booktubers and myself have a Voxer chat that we are on, and we all thought, well, we like each other quite a bit, but we love our viewers. And so we wanted to open up a Discord chat so we could talk to all you guys too. And so if you are interested in joining that chat, I will link it down below. And so then you can get on there, and I had never done Discord before, but it's basically just a big chat service that you can talk to us, we can talk to you, and just get to know each other better. So I will link that down below. Also, this is the week of live shows. I don't know if this will come out, when this will come out relative to all the live shows, but if you want to do any live shows, Friday, July 17th at 7 p.m. is the Christmas and Julyathon live show on my channel. And then Saturday, at 1:30 Central Time, we're doing a Q&A, whatever, recommendation, just hang out with us video. It's called Romancetube Celebration, so it's myself and a few other people. I will put all the announcements down below. And then next Saturday is the Summer Fling kickoff live show. So that will be at 7 p.m. Central on Sarah from Steeped in Books channel. So that is 3 live shows in the next like 10 days, and I am so excited. So if you want to join, please do. Also, the Tuesday Read With Me's, like, there's just so much stuff, and I will link it all down below, and we will check in later when I have more thoughts on Twice in a Blue Moon.
What's that?
Can you melt the ice cube some more? Point it down. Good job.
I'm getting it wet.
You are getting it wet. You can almost get it out. Point it down. Hey everyone, so today has been a day. It's like 7:30 and I just about was gonna go upstairs and remembered I have not vlogged at all today. So I finished Twice in a Blue Moon and I give it 2 stars. I didn't like it at all. It was about a girl who meets this boy in London. They're both there with their respective grandparents. They have this 2-week fling, and then he betrays her. Then flash forward like 14 years, she's working on this movie and he's the screenwriter. And so they have to like get back in contact. There's a lot of bitterness, obviously. A lot of things had gone wrong between them. And so it's kind of a hate to love romance there. Well, I just thought there was no chemistry. Most of the time is spent like talking about the script of this movie, which is a different romance. And like it's one we have a connection to, but I felt like by doing that, like it made both romances like cheap and uninteresting and boring, and like thank goodness I had this on audio, because I was just like, oh my gosh, I could not wait for it to be over. And that is such a bummer. I just didn't like it at all. Didn't feel the chemistry. I'd never laughed. And in the other ones, I was like laughing multiple times. There's nothing even remotely funny. I just did not like this book at all. So then I picked up The Honey Don't List, and I have that on audio as well. So I listened to some of that while I was feeding Annie and that kind of stuff. And so far, so good. I have a weird like obsession with celebrities. Like, I don't really follow it, but the fact that like I love Fixer Upper and know a lot about Chip and Joanna Gaines, and so this like very closely mirrors them, and so I'm really enjoying it just because I'm like, what if this is true? What if this is how their life is? I don't know. And so like just that element is fun. So that's what I'm reading. This is my last Christina Lauren book for this binge. As for today, it's just been a crazy one. Like I said, I got up at like 4:30 and then worked out, and then got Ainsley up, did breakfast and all that kind of stuff. Then we played outside. I had frozen some like magnetic letters in ice cubes, and then got her a spray bottle and let her spray it, which I did not realize how hard that would be for a 2-year-old. So it was really good because it like entertained her and got her working on like, I don't know if that's fine motor, I don't know, but got her working on that for a while. But then it was like, then she was done and wanted me to melt them all. So I did. Yeah, we did that, and then came inside, did an exercise video, and I'm hoping I'm gonna be sore from it because it was like a killer. And then yeah, I don't even know. This afternoon, put her down for a nap. It's just juggling too is weird, and it feels like somebody's always crying. And then we went to the chiropractor this afternoon, and Ainsley had to poop in the middle of it, and it was just a mess. And then I watched the Read With Me live show for the romance booktubers, and so that one next Tuesday, I don't even know what date that is, a week from today, so Tuesday the maybe 21st, I will be on it. It'll be on Sarah's channel, so please go watch that because they're so fun. I really love watching them, and I think it'll really motivate me if I can get like my surroundings calm enough to participate. So that's the plan. I am going to go to bed here soon and hope to get some good sleep, and I'll check in tomorrow. Hey everyone, happy hump day. It is Wednesday. It's about 9:30, just a few minutes before. I'm sitting outside of the doctor's office. I'm taking Annie in for her 1-month checkup, and so I am excited to see how she's growing, how everything's going, all of that. But I left the house a little bit early because she was real grouchy and she loves the car, so I wanted to take the long way here. So I did, and I finished The Honey Don't List, and I really liked it. I will give a full like review later after I've like written my Goodreads review and had time to really think about it, but I really enjoyed it and thought it was really cute. I liked, just kind of the speculative like thing that it kind of put in my head about Chip and Joanna Gaines, and they even like referenced them at one point. So I know it's not supposed to be them, but it just got my little wheels turning, and it was fun to think about. So yeah, that is everything I've been reading. And so that is all of my Christina Lauren books. I think it's going to be like 3.5 stars. So I'll do more of a wrap up later. Like I said, I'll give you my final thoughts on that book, and that's it. So just thought I'd check in and say good morning, and we'll check in later and finish off this vlog. Hey everyone, so it's a little bit later. It's like 1:30, and I'm just home now, and we've eaten lunch. Annie's asleep. Ainsley's doing dance videos, and so I'm doing some of those with her. And then yeah, so I thought I would just get on an update. I like Honey Don't List quite a bit. 3.5 stars. I thought it was a little insta love between the two main characters, but not like I didn't think it was that bad. And I wanted to know more about the like Chip and Joanna Gaines couple, the Trips. I wanted to know more about like their relationship and how it got the way it was, but anyway, that wasn't the point of the story, so I guess I just wanted partially a different story. But I really enjoyed it. Thought it was cute. Thought it was fun. So Christina Lauren in general, like Love in Other Words was a 5-star for me. Josh and Hazel's Guide was 4 stars. The Honeymooners and The Honey Don't List were 3.5, and then Twice in Blue Moon was a 2-star. So I feel like I am kind of like with everybody else, that her book or their books are very like hit and miss, and some are great and some are not. And so I'll just continue to read them. like, I feel like with Brittainy C. Cherry, after doing the author binge, I feel like I knew exactly what I'm getting into when I want a Brittainy C. Cherry book. But with Christina Lauren, they don't stay in one lane like Brittainy C. Cherry does. And so, it's interesting. And I didn't even pick up any of their old stuff that is, like, I've heard a lot smuttier and different even then. So I don't know that I can, like, say that I like or dislike or really know what to expect from Christina Lauren, but I had a pretty good experience with everything. And regardless of the fact that these are all by the same author duo, I have wanted to read a lot of these books for a long time because they're all pretty hyped. And so glad I have my own opinions about them. And yeah, another successful author binge. So now I am going to go, hopefully, timing wise, I don't know. I have to feed one kid and put the other one down, and hopefully we'll all go to sleep, because last night we've been having storms every single night, and then, like, it's sunny during the day. And so just yesterday I was telling my dad, I was like, I kind of like that it's been storming at night and nice during the day, because it's just like the sound of rain is nice. Famous last words, because last night I fed Annie at like 3, and then it was storming so loud that I'm shocked Ainsley didn't wake up, and I couldn't go back to sleep really, like, at all. And so I got up at 5:30, and, like, now I've got, like, one of those headaches that's like I can just tell I'm just too tired. Like, I think I got maybe 2.5 hours of sleep. So I'm hoping we will all pass out for good long naps. It's still kind of overcast here, so I'm really hoping for a nap. And so that is the end of, oh, and I mentioned that we were at Annie's doctor's appointment, and she rocked it. She has gained 2 pounds since she was 3 days old, so that's a lot, and also 1.25 inches. So she is growing big, not going to be a little baby for very long. And so that was awesome. And then we went to the chiropractor. I got adjusted. I'm doing a lot better with my hip, glute issue, whatever. It's finally starting to feel like almost normal. And so that is wonderful. He also adjusted my neck because I have had a headache for like a week. And so, yeah, that is everything that is going on. Thank you for watching this Christina Lauren binge. Let me know, what is your favorite Christina Lauren? And did you agree with me that Twice in a Blue Moon was not good? I don't want to say anything like bad, but it was not good. So let me know your opinions. If you like Twice in a Blue Moon, tell me why, because I thought, like, out of all of these books that I picked, a Second Chance Romance would be one that I would really like. And if it's popular that people don't like it, I thought the Second Chance Romance would, like, get me anyway, and it did not. So if you liked it, tell me why. Otherwise, that's it. So we'll talk to you in the next vlog. Bye.